Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Adult Game Reviews. This week I got caught up with Ripples. Episode 9 was just released on April 10th for backers on Patreon, with the public release on April 26th. It's been over 2 years since my last review. While Ripples has been up there as one of my favorite in-development VNs right now, is this a good time to jump back in? Let's find out. By the way, if you want more content, you can check out my Patreon and Subscribestar. There's early access to my videos, exclusive videos, and lots of polls. Speaking of polls, there's a public poll on which game I will review next. You can check that link in the description, and you can see all my content over on patreon.com/adultgamereviews. If you prefer Subscribestar, you can check out that link in my link tree. So if you don't know Ripples, the first thing is...
Holy shit, man, you got to get on that.
The second is you play the MC who's a regular guy in his final year of high school. His father died when he was younger in a mysterious accident, and you end up living with your friend and her mom. You have your best friend Darcy, who is the best love interest in any game.
Oh, she's a badass.
And what ends up happening is you're given the chance to save people in the past. Yes, there's time travel. There is also a lot of people to keep track of. When you're in modern times, you get access to your smartphone with all your contacts. Not so much in the past. So visually, I'm very glad that Gesture upgraded to Honey Select 2. I think it looks very good for an HS game. The only Honey Select game that I think looks better is Eternum, but it's super close. There are animations which really impressed me in the last couple of chapters, so visually, Ripples looks great. The music is also great. I'm not going to listen to any of it outside of the game, but you can tell Gesture likely broke the bank with some of the music. The music really set the tone of the specific time periods, and it was very well used. Just like the sound effects. There's one scene where someone dies and the person that killed them screams a bloody feral scream. It was terrifying and awesome at the same time. The audio is fantastic. Now let's get into the story. First, the writing is top-notch as usual. I didn't notice any issues, which helped keep me engaged the entire time. So chapter 7 was the culmination of a lot of storylines. You finally get some answers, and I felt like the story progressed a lot. Then in episode 8, it was more of a social episode. You celebrate your progression and get to interact with a lot of the different characters. You play a party game and watch Darcy just get obliterated. Chapter 8 was a lot of fun. It really felt like you made progress with the different relationships, with some minor but meaningful progression with the main plot. Then you get to episode 9. This chapter truly felt like a bridge episode. There wasn't a ton of story or plot progression. However, you did take some steps with Darcy and some others, which felt like it had been building for all 9 of the episodes. I have to give Gesture credit. More times than not in visual novels, you get a bridge episode that is just kind of boring. While episode 9 was a bit slower than, say, chapter 7, there were enough parts to break up the slower pacing. So what did I think? Is this the right time to jump back in? If you like Darcy, then yes, this is a great time to jump in. If you're not a Darcy fan, then you may want to wait until future episodes. But on the 26th, it goes free, so unless you desperately want to see the Darcy content early, I think this is a great time to jump in. I mean, you can't beat free, but I mean, of course, I had to pay for more Darcy content. I want to thank all my backers on Patreon and Subscribestar, and if you haven't seen my video of 13 games that you get to decide what I review next, you should check it out right here. Thanks again. Until next time.